Welcome to For the Love of MSTR, where we talk about how our MSTR stock is doing each week. I'm Mr. Moneybags, and I'm flying solo today. Stock's affiliated. He's been traveling for the holidays, but I wanted to give you a video and just to show you, the good and the bad of holding MSTR stock for a long period of time. I want to give you the downside and not just the good side. I want to run away from the bad side. Show y'all that too. With that being said, our financial disclaimer: we are not financial advisors. We do not give financial advice. Please talk to your financial advisor before investing in the stock market. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. And you can read our full financial disclaimer in the description of this video. With that being said, let's get to it. December 16th, Monday, MSTR finished the week at $408. And I believe that if MSTR was going up so much, and then I believe Sailor hit the ATM at the end of the trading day before the market closed. Because as you can see up here, I think this was a high at $437, and all of a sudden, 3 o'clock or so, it just starts dipping down and dips all the way down at $408, and Bitcoin traded up. So you see, Bitcoin was almost 106,000. You would think MSTR would have kept going up, but I think Sailor hit the ATM. And I finished, minimal losses, just over $1. So I guess if you want to look at the bright side, at least Sailor, finished it, brought it down to the previous close. You didn't have a big dip. On Monday, I finished with my total value a little bit over 3,100, and I'm still plus 100% on my July purchase, and I'm minus 10% on my November purchase. On Tuesday, I think the markets in general were down because Jerome Powell, investors are nervous about what Jerome Powell is going to say on Wednesday. It was Fed Day. But MSTR finished at $386, minus $22. I was down $169. And my total value is now under 3,000. Wednesday, it was a bloodbath. Jerome Powell spoke and the markets went down. And to hear my opinions and on Jerome Powell, and I get some interesting facts about Jerome Powell and how the stock market does. At the end of this video, I will post a video and you can click on that. I think it's an interesting listen. But MSTR finished at $349, minus $36, almost $37. Bitcoin stayed over 100,000, so almost 101,000. And I went down. I dipped down for that day $281 on Wednesday, December 18th. And my total value is now down to 20, almost just under 2,700. So I'm down over 400 and some dollars at this point so far this week. And for, I'm down under 100% on my July purchase. And I'm more in the red in my November purchase. So this was a brutal day. Jerome Powell, man, he didn't have a good press conference, and the stock markets reacted. On Thursday was even the worst day. So as you see, I was minus $177. $177. MSTR went down to $326, minus $23. Bitcoin was down $96,600. So it was a brutal day. If you had some money on this day, this would have been a good day to buy some stocks, whether you buy Bitcoin or any other stock, because the stock market in general was down. This would have been an excellent day to buy some stocks. All right, on December 20th, Friday, Bitcoin kind of finished around the same as it did on Thursday. MSTR actually had a good day. Finally had a green day, plus plus $37. And my total value for the week, almost 2,800. So for the week, I was down, 300 and some dollars. Today's gain was $289, plus 11.5%. I'm back over 100% on my July purchase and minus 20% on my November purchase. So this week in general was a pretty brutal week. I'm also going to post a video on the week of Christmas. So see how I do on that week. And I just want to give y'all the downside of holding MSTR stock for a long period of time, because you got to take the bad with the good. With that being said, I thank y'all for watching all the way to the end. And please click on the video to watch my thoughts on Jerome Powell and the future Fed rate projections for 2025. Thank you. Peace out.